We're only in the 12th over here in Wellington, and Andrew Symonds strides to the wicket with Australia at 50 for 3. A wealth of experience there, 129 matches. He is a dangerous, dangerous player, but he's under some real pressure here all of a sudden. That strike rate of 89, it might be on hold for a little while he gets underway. Hamish Marshall, the catcher there. Hamish Marshall, the fielder there.
If you give him one more, it means that Dan Vettori will have to bowl deeper into the innings, I'd imagine. Oh, that's vicious. That's just absolutely smashed through point.
Well, he tried the Hodge trick, didn't he? Here's your carrot. Andrew Symonds said, I like carrots. I love carrots. He smacked it right off the middle of the bat.
Too much width. Well, that's a boundary. Must show a great deal of importance and place a lot of importance on being accurate. Just those bowling fundamentals of line and length, I'm afraid. How many times have we talked about that?
Is looking to bowl this style of delivery. There it is, straight down for 4. That's good planning. 90 for 3.
Yeah, well, that's the one area you see the offside, as I mentioned, that Styris is just a little vulnerable. He's now, of course, that's 20 overs gone, means he's now can afford to drop men back there because the power play is over. Again, giving himself some room. Good stroke, Symonds. That was on about leg stump. Oram being attacked here.
Oh, it's been a tough old reintroduction for Jacob Oram. Look into the Black Caps. He's in his 10th over back in this Chappell Hadley series. It's been taken for 77 runs. 5 balls complete now in the Scott Styris over. It'll be interesting to see Daniel Vettori's tactics after this over. Oh, big strong shot. 1 bounce 4. Gee, he plays those shots well, Andrew Symonds. 9 runs off the over, 153 for 4.
And there it is, nicely played. It's been hard work. And in fact has taken 70 deliveries. He plays, well, his career strike rate is around 90 runs per 100 balls. This one less than that, but just an indication of how well the Black Caps have bowled. Symonds a little bit more subdued in this innings, but once he gets going, he'll hit you to all parts. That was early on. Again, he gets some width and he threads it through the gap. Down the ground, it took some courage, and the first one he got away in the air, and then he can improvise. Off the ball, once again, very strong through the offside. But don't forget the onside. Can be the difference between a win and a loss. One dragged in the air and dragged all the way for 6. Where does this power come from? I'm sure that hunk of wood he's holding is of the finest quality, but the bloke holding it, he's pretty strong.
It's like a baseball game, isn't it? That's just been deposited over the left outfield, left field, and about 10 rows back.
In the air again and finding the gap. It's gone all the way. So 2 sixes in the over for Andrew Symonds, and this is a perfect start for Australia after the drinks break.
And a very poor one too for New Zealand. Geez, a brute of a man though, Andrew Symonds, isn't he? I mean, this is again, it's just a little short arm jab for the 2nd time in the over. Just no follow through needed at all. Hands working well together. Just a hint of bottom hand to get the elevation. And that's good batting too. Just down the ground, picks the single up. 15 off the over. Big one for Australia. 186 for 4. 89 runs added.
That should be 4, it is. Just crunched once again into the gap. There's nothing, well, needed to go in that area, but it was a very orthodox cut shot, and it was the placement that was the key.
Well, and the timing. We've talked about his brute strength, which we saw illustrated in the previous Astle over, 2 big sixes. This is all about timing. It's not a great delivery from Cairns, but look at that. I mean, he knew exactly where he was trying to place.
Drags that one down, and it's baseballed away to extra cover.
And baseballed away with real power. Vettori perhaps saw him coming, tried to change it up late, dragged it down, and that really set up to be spanked, and that's what it's got.
86 now. Going too fast. Just couldn't get the hands up. And that's the 5th wicket record now in one-dayers for Australia against New Zealand.
But I don't believe Vettori really would have wanted to bowl himself this late in the innings. And you just get the feeling here that he's trying to vary it up, perhaps too much.
This time, there's the 100 for Simons. His 3rd one-day international century. Lovely innings. Dropped on 14, but since that moment has looked very comfortable indeed, playing down the ground, square powerfully, and those typical bludgeoning strokes, baseballing the way to the boundary. 9 4s and 2 6s. Bit more width, too full, so another boundary.
With this older ball, it's going to be about accuracy once again. That one in the slot and just over the head of one of the marshals. I can't pick which one at this stage. I think it was James.
Well, if there was only one marshal, he might have been taller. But not that tall. That is a beautiful shot.
Again, catching opportunity, but it's 6. 6 more to Simons. This is hitting of the best style you'll ever see in one-day cricket.
And now 300 is on. Just in 2 massive blows. Kyle Mills bowled 8 cheap overs, did a tremendous job, and now he's bowled 2 deliveries, and all that is forgotten. And that was a very good adjustment, because I've got a feeling it was a slightly slower delivery.
Crunch down the ground, trace a bullet to Marshall again at long off. Play the full ground again. That one's been hoiked to the onside, and guess what? It's gone for 6.
That sounded like 6. I mean, when it left the bat, it sounded like a 6. And that's what it ended up. And Daniel Vettori is now thinking, Stephen, how are you feeling? That is just mighty, mighty powerful hitting.
Down the ground this time. That'll be 6 again. That's out of here. Gee whiz. Andrew Simons, that's 3 in a row. And he keeps thinking to himself, go fetch him.
Let's admire the batting, but let's also think about the bowling. They are in the hitting zone. They used to say the Yorker wasn't bad at this time because it makes it very hard for the batsman to get the bat under the ball and get elevation. They are in the hitting zone. Highest partnership ever for Australia against New Zealand.
That's better. That's better. Wickets. And that'll be 4 too. The man at long on was pushed a little bit square, and that's his highest score in one-day international cricket. It's a big turnaround for him. He had a disappointing test match for Australia, and pressure on his selection again, but this might just sway the decision of the selectors, saying Andrew Simons, he's a genuine match winner.
It's the highest total, team total on this ground now, 310 for 4. Plus. Oh, only 6. It went further than that. 49 overs gone, 17 from that over, 150 plus for Andrew Symonds. Let's stay with him, shall we? It's 316 for 4. And if you're sitting at home, you're allowed to stand up too. This has been fantastic hitting, immense power. And the crowd here in Wellington do stand out of respect because they have seen something extra special today already.
And if these two can get 8 runs in the remaining 4 balls, they will surpass any partnership in one-day cricket. 2-2-2 for the 5th wicket, correction. And that should be 4 of them. It is, so they need 4 more to have the all-time 5th wicket partnership in one-day international cricket.
What a shot this is. He's played so many, but man, this is hit so hard. Whack! Look at it coming straight at the camera, great angle. And it reaches the camera in no time at all. Hey!
And bowled, so finally it comes to an end in the 50th over. But not before major damage has been done by Andrew Symonds.
Well, stand everybody, because if you think this game is supposed to be entertaining, you've seen the highest quality of it. It has just been blitzkrieg. He built from the start. He needed to. Australia were teetering a wee bit, and he's turned on the best power hitting display most people will ever see. And no wonder they're happy. Andrew Symonds take a bow, 156. Vittori got you, but really, you got him. It's 320.